What it do? Bedtime crew. Hola, bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here to give you guys my immediate reaction and recap and thoughts on UFC Fight Night Mexico. Not the best card on paper, but in terms of what we actually got, this was a very, very good Fight Night card. Finishes top to bottom, some entertaining moments, and an absolutely insane main event. Oh my days, Lona Kavanagh's actually done it. Oh my days, he's absolutely won it. Brandon Moreno, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. You're done. Brandon Moreno gets, I shit you not, dude. Yes, Lona Kavanagh is very good, and I'm going to glaze him in a second, but I just want to take a moment in to enjoy the hate watch of Brandon Moreno. Obviously, he beat my boy Steve Erceg by boring, close decision. And people have been telling me, oh, dude, why are you hating Brandon Moreno, bro? He's so entertaining, bro. And in this fight, this guy gets a short notice opponent who gassed out in his last fight and got chinned, and he's not ranked, and he's British, and you're fighting at elevation, and you're Brandon Moreno. And he gets a matchup that the UFC obviously is like, listen, we just need a Brandon Moreno win. And he goes out there, he gets absolutely fucking chinned in the first 2 rounds, gets absolutely beat up with calf kicks. Right? Rogan would be proud. Round 3 and 4, how does he switch it up? He turns into fucking Marab, gets booed out of his own building, and then gets pieced up in the 5th round as well. Borderline a 50-45 performance here from Lona Kavanagh. I had it 49-46. I feel like the 3rd round you could give to Brandon Moreno, but this was just a dominant win from Lona Kavanagh. It's so weird too, because, you know, people are going to be like, dude, people are genuinely picked Brandon Moreno, but let's just be real here, dude. No one picked Lona Kavanagh. Okay, and the reasons why we didn't pick him was because, yes, he has great skills, and I said going into it, the calf kicks would be a big weapon for him, the left hook would be a big weapon for him, and he landed both of those really well throughout the fight, especially in the first 2 rounds. He was landing that check hook really, really well against Brandon Moreno in close, and wobbled him a couple times in the first, dropped him badly in the second with a straight right as well, had him kind of wobbling all over the cage, and then in that Charles Johnson fight, we saw him slow down as soon as wrestling got involved. As soon as he started to pick up the pace on the feet, he slowed down really badly and got chinned. But in this fight, he improved his cardio. He improved his defense. He was very, very hard for Brandon Moreno to get going against. Couldn't really land anything significant against him. Couldn't take him down at all. Turned into Marab against the fence, just hugging him. And I don't even want to disrespect Marab from this performance from Brandon Moreno. He turned into fucking Mario Batista against Jose Aldo, hugging the leg, kneeing the thigh, doing this shit the whole fight, not landing anything, getting tagged up. He just got completely outclassed by Lona Kavanagh. So this is an insane turn of events at flyweight. Again, this division fucking rules. Now we have Joshua Van, Tatsuro Taira, Manel Cup, the Gooch, Lona Kavanagh in the top 5. Things are looking good. Kai Kara France is fucking out of the rankings. Things are looking good, dude. Things are looking great at flyweight. This was a great performance from Lona Kavanagh. I know that, like I said, do not let the fake hardcores ruin this for you as a normal person that picked Brandon Moreno and just watched him get completely fraud checked. You know, the fake hardcores, bro, dude, this was so obvious, bro. This was so obvious, bro. Like, let's be real here, dude. This is a crazy upset. This is a crazy turn of events, but I'm happy with this, man. We've got some fresh blood at flyweight. Lona Kavanagh looked great. I've always said that he's a very good prospect, but man, the improvements that he made in terms of his cardio to go 5 rounds at elevation against Brandon Moreno with this blockhead trying to rob you by split decision, hugging you against the fence. When Joe Martinez at the end was doing the announcements in Spanish, I swear to God, I thought he was going to say it was a split decision, but Lona Kavanagh chops the calf kicks on Brandon Moreno, wobbles him really badly throughout the fight, especially in the 4th round. That was a round that seemed like that, you know, the judges wanted to sway it to Brandon Moreno, but then when they got out in the open from that clinch control up against the fence, Kavanagh chopped those calf kicks, wobbled him really badly. 5th round, just kind of stayed on the outside, piecing him up. Really dominant performances, especially in that 1st and 2nd round as well. Like I said, the left hook could not miss. The calf kicks were wobbling Moreno. The head kicks coming up top were a nice addition. And yeah, paced himself really well, defended the takedowns well, handled himself greatly. Really, really impressive win for Lona Kavanagh. I'd love to see him fight somebody in that top 5 now. I can't believe he's actually top 5 now. You gotta feel bad for Charles Johnson because every person that he chins gets ranked higher than him, moves up the division, and he's fighting unranked guys on the pre. And then when he gets a chance up the rankings, he gets fluked. Like, it's actually insane, dude. But yeah, good win for Lona Kavanagh. Brandon Moreno, see you in the PFL, bud. Let's move on. Co-main event, speaking of the PFL, Chito Vera, dude. I knew this shit was gonna happen, bro. Chito Vera, this is genuinely just a reskin. It's like they put an AI image over Figueiredo versus Chito. Chito Vera just walking forward with his hands up, doing this for 3 rounds. Or 2 rounds, I guess. Makes it somewhat close in the second round. I mean, there was even like the salty punch after the bell in the first round where he just did nothing. Martinez just jumping around at range, tagging him to the body, landed a couple nice like step in right hands against Chito whenever he would square up. He did mix in the wrestling a little bit, got some nice takedowns off the kicks of Chito, got some control time in this fight. And yeah, Chito Vera just does nothing at range. Like, that's just what he does. This is what he does. You know, there's nothing to even say. Like, I feel like I'm wasting my breath. I feel like I'm wasting your time telling you that Chito Vera lost a 29-28 decision where he could have won that fight. That's just what he does, dude. He didn't even get rocked in this fight. Like, this wasn't even that impressive from David Martinez. This guy's just a little fucking blockhead with power that actually threw punches. So, of course, he beats Chito Vera by decision. Chito won the 3rd round. He was landing some nice body shots, but again, it was mainly just jabs and body shots. He tried to fluke up that head kick in the 2nd round. Landed a nice one at one point, got taken down. Spent the rest of the round doing nothing. The corner, even the corner fucking knows the script of the Chito fight. In round 2, they're like, listen, Chito, we're not going to win this round. We're not going to win this fight, dude. It's just, what the fuck does this guy do? What does he do, bro? He genuinely, like, every time I'm thinking maybe Chito Vera's going to switch it up this fight. He doesn't, bro. It's so frustrating, man. I can't imagine being in the corner. I'd actually throw something in the fucking cage. But good win from David Martinez. Not super impressive. I mean, beating Chito Vera, not getting chinned proves that you are a ranked bantamweight because, let's be real, this has happened to Chito every fucking fight now since he beat Pedro Munoz. And by the way, I don't even think he beat Pedro Munoz. If I remember at the time, I thought Pedro Munoz beat him. It was that close. So since then, and God bless the guy too. I'm not trying to go in on him too bad, but dude, there was a point in the 1st round where he genuinely tried to recreate the Cruz knockout and it just did nothing. It's like, bro, that was fucking 5 years ago, brother. We got to move on, man. You're not fluking a head kick KO over anybody in 2026. So Chito Vera needs to change it up. I don't know what he needs to change. I don't know what he needs to do. He genuinely is made of fucking metal. He does have pretty solid defense. He actually rolled with a lot of these shots really well. I thought that he did a good job going to the body in the 3rd round. I feel like he should just be attacking the body the whole time. Am I wrong that Chito Vera should just be putting his head in your chest and trying to just spam body shots? Because every single, like, meaningful thing he does in these fights when he loses is land something to the body. Even against Sean O'Malley, he's landing body shots that hurt him. So I don't know what Chito needs to do. I definitely think he needs to change camps, change coaches, but he probably won't. And David Martinez wins, all right? Now, this is a fight I'm excited to talk about, baby. They all wanted to know what I was going to say if my Bobby Green pick didn't hit. I guess we'll never know. Hey, this fight with the fucking shit, dude, straight up. Dude, we fucking schooled Daniel Zellhuber. We exposed the industry plan. I fucking told you. I told you specifically to pick Bobby Green. And if you listen, congratulations. If you didn't listen, better luck next time, buddy. Because King Green, we're going to call him King today, dude. We're going to call him King today, dude. Schooled Zellhuber, fraud checked him, immediately set the tone, getting in his face, avoiding the singular shots of Zellhuber. Literally, Zellhuber is just 1-2 and a head kick that doesn't land. That's all he fucking does. And as soon as Bobby Green made all that shit miss and started emoting on him a little bit, he would step southpaw, land a really hard left hand that he fluked Grant Dawson with, wobbled Zellhuber a couple of times. Nice little wrinkle that he mixed in this fight and his last fight as well was mixing in some takedowns. And I was worried when he got hit with that inside leg kick and kind of fell into the takedown because it reminded me of the Paddy Pimblett fight. But that actually led into some control time, and then he did it again later on in the 1st round. And I think that kind of froze up Zellhuber's game plan of not just immediately chinning Bobby Green, because from that point on, he was just kind of smiling and just standing around doing his usual shit of just emoting and feinting at fucking range. And Bobby Green started to pick him apart. Started to sit down on his punches, got wobbled a little bit here and there because he is extremely fucking chinny, but sat down in the pocket, landed some shots that started to wobble Zellhuber, and then finally rocked him bad in the 2nd round. And dude, I loved this finish because he rocks him so badly. Zellhuber's on fucking jelly legs. Like, he goes down and it looks like the fight's already over. Herb Dean, because Zellhuber, again, I need to stress this, Zellhuber is a fucking industry plant from the UFC. Why do you think this guy has been a massive favorite against all of his opponents, and he loses to all of them, and he's on the main card of every fucking fight night and pay-per-view that he's on? No matter what happens the fight before, including on this one, he's the fucking featured fight, okay? Why do you think that is? Because the UFC wants these Mexico events, and now they're going to need even more stars now that Moreno just lost. And Herb Dean, who earlier on the prelims with Douglas Silva de Andrade, and yes, I'm mad about that because that's the only other pick I got wrong, was Silva de Andrade versus Javier Reyes. As soon as Javier Reyes starts landing these little pitter-patter punches, and Andrade is literally blocking and moving, Herb Dean is dying to step in and stop it. But when Zellhuber is face down, out cold on the canvas, fight back. Fight back. He's trying to get it to the second round, so maybe Bobby Green will gas out. I loved this stoppage, dude. Fuck you, Herb Dean. Daniel Zellhuber, come on, bro. We knew this was going to happen. Great win from Bobby Green. He actually looked really good in this fight. I can't actually believe it, dude. All right. Next fight of the night was Edgar Shyz versus Felipe Bunes. I'm not going to lie, I was taking a piss break during this. Shyz wins by split decision. Big surprise. Maybe he lost the first and the second. I won't be surprised because he clearly lost the first. I did watch that round. I missed most of the second. I'm not even going to hold you, bro. I was making a clean sandwich with some ham and cheese on it. But Edgar Shyz started out very gun-shy in this fight. He didn't really turn it on until late round 2 and round 3, which I think he won the third round very clearly. I thought the first round went to Felipe Bunes, so I think the swing round is that second round. It was a very close fight. He landed the bigger, more damaging shots. Felipe Bunes, like I said, not really as physical or as damaging as Edgar Shyz. I was surprised to see Edgar Shyz get his back taken and kind of get out-grappled in the first round, and that led to him losing that round, even though he started out well. Second round, a little bit tentative. Then he started to build into it after a groin shot, and third round, he really turned it up, was walking down Felipe Bunes, looking for flying knees, ripping him to the body, kind of doing a Cheeto Vera, except he actually started to land some big shit and really steal that round, steal the momentum, and the judges give it to Edgar Shyz by split decision. I'm pretty sure this guy could literally fight John Jones, and if it went to a decision, it'd be a split. So congratulations to Edgar Shyz. Very surprising, honestly, to see him kind of struggle with Felipe Bunes, who's like a chinny fucking flyweight midget. And when you look at how Edgar Shyz and Felipe Bunes both did against Joshua Van, or Shyz versus Tyra, Shyz seems like he's way better than Bunes, but in this fight, super close split decision. It goes to Edgar Shyz. Yeah, pretty like entertaining third round, entertaining second round, but pretty nothing fight in the grand scheme of the flyweight division. Great win here from Emmanuel Rodriguez. Bounced back because he lost that first round. Got rocked pretty badly by Kevin Bourhas. Dude, Kevin Bourhas is literally that Mighty Mouse meme of like him holding all the belts. It's like Kevin Bourhas if fighting flyweight prospects, like Mexican prospects was a sport. Like, this dude is genuinely locked in when it comes to chinning these Mexican guys. I thought he was going to beat Emmanuel Rodriguez. At the start of this round, I picked Emmanuel Rodriguez, and I thought my parlay was gone because Kevin Bourhas rocked him fucking badly in this first round. Had him wobbled all over the place, caught him with a straight right, chased him down with the punches, tried to land some knees as well, but Rodriguez was crafty enough to get a takedown, get some control time, survive to the second round, and then he started to turn the pace in the second round, turn it around, backed up Bourhas to the fence, mixed in some nice takedown attempts to set up his punches. He didn't really get that many takedowns in the second round, but he was doing a nice job of like level changing to set up punches, and then backed Bourhas up to the fence, stabbed him with the front kick, bombs the overhand, kind of clips him on the temple, and that's enough to get the finish. So this was a good performance. This was a good comeback from Rodriguez, considering how badly it started off. But yeah, decent win. I mean, Bourhas is kind of a fraud check type of guy, but that's probably the end of his career in the UFC for now. And Emmanuel Rodriguez gets the win by TKO. Opening up the main card. I thought this was a really good fight, dude. Santiago Luna, I'm not going to lie. I thought he was going to destroy Angel Pacheco by like round 1 KO. Started out super aggressive, kind of mimicking some Alexandre Topuria out there. Slipping in, dodging some jabs, coming down with the jab to the body, looking to land that right over the top, mixed in some nice takedowns. You know, got tested a little bit, and I think that's good for a young guy that's only 21 years old. You know, to have Angel Pacheco there with like the certified gatekeeper hairline, popping the fucking jabs, slipping, rolling with the shots, defending some takedowns here and there. or, you know, getting taken down and then getting straight back up, which is impressive. You know, he had some good moments here and there, but this was mainly a showcase of Santiago Luna, landing that right hand, ripping some shots to the body, starting to pick it up with the jab, especially in the second and the third. Once he settled in and I guess realized that this guy's not going to go away easily, he really did pick up the, you know, the composure, I guess. I don't know how to phrase it. Like, he started out super aggressively, but then settled in. I guess that's a good way to phrase it. Popping that jab, ripping to the body, mixing in the takedowns here and there. This was a good showcase for him. I feel like if you're seeing a prospect that is undefeated, that's coming off a nasty KO, you kind of want to see them get another finish. But at the same time, if you're looking at it from a developmental standpoint, you get a guy that's this young, and they fight somebody decently experienced in the UFC and go the distance and dominantly win and get to go 3 rounds for the first time in their career. Pretty good, you know, all in all for Santiago Luna. Decent showcase from him there. We went 5-1 on the main card. Lona Kavanagh with a crazy upset. And we did really good on the prelims as well. Unfortunately, boys, I think the Jose Medino title run is over, man. I don't want to say this is the end, but I think it's the end, dude. I think that Jose Medina's fucking done, bro. Okay? Because Ryan Gandra, this guy went out there, landed the luckiest 14 strikes of his fucking life. I mean, 18 have tried, 7 have succeeded against the GOAT Jose Medina. Again, I need to know the 11 people that this guy beat. Because he went out there against Ryan Gandra, somehow headlining the fucking prelims, by the way. Okay? And I don't want to be that guy, but the fact that Macy Shasson and Aylin Perez are below these two random middleweight fucks is actually crazy disrespectful, bro. Okay? The fact that D Penis is opening up the card, and we'll talk about the GOAT in a second, and these guys are headlining the fucking prelims is kind of fucking crazy when you consider the fact that Jose Medina is fucking 0-4 in the UFC. We gotta cut Javid Basharat. We gotta cut Rinat Fakhretdinov. Jailton Almeida, you lose 2 fights. Say goodbye. Jose Medina, you can stay. And get fucking bombed against the fence just like you did against everyone else. It genuinely was the exact same sequence as the Atiba Gauthier fight. Backed up to the fence, doing this. That's even too much defense. I actually kind of protected myself a little bit there. Just doing this up against the fence, smiling, hit with a knee up the middle as well, and then bombed out with hooks. Yeah, Jose Medina, the title run is over. This guy, I'm pretty sure he delivered me a fucking Uber Eats the other day. And Ryan Gandra gets the win, all right? Aylin Perez, she beat Macy Shasson. She was getting the takedowns. Like I said, man, Aylin Perez is on a crazy run right now at women's bantamweight. I think she deserves a big jump up the division, honestly. I mean, Macy Shasson, like I said, there was a time where I thought this chick was actually good. Now I know that's wrong. You know, no disrespect, of course, but proceeds to disrespect. But listen, bro, Aylin Perez, she's on a 6-fight win streak right now in the bantamweight division. She has some social media presence and hype behind her. I think that they should give her a title elimination bout, dude. Like, honestly, this division is fucking cooked. Especially once this Nunes and Kayla Harrison business is sorted. What's next, bro? Raquel Pennington getting another title shot. You know what I mean? Like, this division is kind of fucked. I think Aylin Perez versus maybe Norma Dumont. Maybe Aylin Perez versus Raquel Pennington. We shoot her straight up against fucking Raquel Pennington. Maybe Aylin Perez versus Juliana Pena. That would be a good fight. But yeah, she deserves a big name after this win. Great win streak for Aylin Perez. Pretty dominant, easy victory for her. Christian Kenyonz beat up fucking Chris Matinho. Got a bunch of takedowns. Chris Matinho is just a walking fucking NPC from, like, Chris Matinho genuinely, like, bro, I saw a post, and I don't want to disrespect the guys that posted it, but bro, they posted some shit. It was like, dude, Chris Matinho has never had an easy fight in the UFC. He's always stepping up against the hardest competition. It's like, bro, Christian Kenyonz is not good. Maybe we need to just accept that Chris Matinho, he could beat the regional guys on the fucking regional scene, but when he gets to the UFC, he just does this. And just walks at you, dude. Maybe we book Matinho versus Chito Vera. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do Matinho versus Jesse Medina. Maybe we do that fight. But yeah, Christian Kenyonz jabs him up, takes him down, wins this fight pretty clearly. And yeah, I can't wait to see Christian Kenyonz get nuked out cold by fucking Malcolm Wellmaker in his next fight. Like, that is genuinely the level of this fight. It's like the winner of this gets fed to an actual good prospect. So, good win for Christian Kenyonz. And it's a tough run for Chris Matinho, man. All right. This fucking finish pissed me off, dude. Javier Reyes, I'm sorry. I'm never going to pretend this guy is good. He genuinely just walks forward with his fucking chin up, and then gets to the back in the first round. And I'm sorry, dude, but I hate to be this guy. I am going to cope a little bit because I picked Douglas Silva de Andrade to fraud check this guy. And I feel like he could have survived that first round and got to the second and third and fraud checked him. Because like I said, Javier Reyes, striking is terrible. Defense is non-existent. We have no idea if he has any fucking cardio. We've seen him get chinned on the regional scene multiple times. And here he is. He gets Douglas Silva de Andrade. And the second he gets the back control, and these punches, I'm sorry, there's regional fights I've seen where the guy's taken more damage than Douglas Silva de Andrade. And Herb Dean immediately is like, oh my God, we can stop it for this fucking... What is this guy? Where is he from, dude? That we step in and fucking give the fans what they want, dude. I'm sick of these fucking Dana White's Contender Series agendas, bro. Okay, but other than that, good win for Javier Reyes. Yeah, bro, get this guy in there with fucking Ethan Ewing, dude. Get this guy in there with fucking Jack Jenkins. We'll see how fucking good he really is, okay? Fuck this guy, dude. But no, good win, you know. He's a blockhead. He's entertaining. We need entertaining guys in the UFC. So I'm not gonna hate on Javier Reyes. This is more of a hate post towards Herb Dean, who is genuinely one of the most biased, terrible, overrated he's like the Herb Dean of he's like the Joe Rogan of referees. That's how I feel about Herb Dean, bro. This shit genuinely had me ready to punch a fucking wall, dude. Regina Taran wins by decision. Now, I don't want to say I predicted this perfectly, but I picked this fight to be a banger and a borderline fight of the night, and I think I was correct. Regina Taran's a fucking blockhead, dude. She was in there fucking swinging and swanging and banging, dude. This was a great fight against Honesta Karakate. She wins by decision, just like I said in my prediction video. I know that it was a different blonde chick from Contender Series. I don't give a fuck, dude. It's basically the same fighter, same outcome. I'm taking this as a correct prediction. Regina Taran, very entertaining fight here against Honesta Karakate. Just using the hands, man. Standing in the pocket, trading, slipping and ripping. And that is the type of fight that you need to bring to Karakate, who's like a long-rangey kickboxer. She's always willing to trade, though. And I thought this was a really good fight, man. Francis Marshall submits Eric Silva. I can't fucking believe it. Nobody... Oh, my days. How the fuck did he do that? And D. Penis, man. I gotta shout out the GOAT, man. Damian Penis, this was one of the best performances I've ever seen from a debut, man. Okay? To go in there with a guy as dangerous as Wes Schultz, who, you know, shades of prime Ryan Hall out there, man. Just no striking, flailing for fucking takedowns. D. Penis just showed a different level of striking, man. He is genuinely a really exciting prospect at middleweight, especially when you consider the fact that Mansour Abdul Malik, an undefeated middleweight prospect on the rise, took Wes Schultz to the second round. Okay? And for Penis to go in there, to penetrate that inside space, to utilize his length and his power, and really just boom him on the chin. Penis just put shots on the chin. I can't keep this going, bro. But I will, okay? Long, rangy, 1-2. Sat him down badly. Finished him very easily inside the first round. This was genuinely a very good performance from Penis. And this card was fucking good, dude. Like, there was a couple of boring, like, lull fights, but there was a steady diet of finishes and exciting moments. The main event was a great upset to see. I really did not think that was going to happen, so I'm very pleasantly surprised to get a Brandon Moreno hate watch on a beautiful Sunday. And they announced JDM versus Prates. I'm going to do a full video about that. And yes, I am going to Perth. And yes, I will be in JDM's corner. And yes, we will beat Carlos Prates. Let me know what you guys thought of the card in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, man. Goodbye.